Hello, English learners. Welcome back to English Pod. My name is Marco.
And I'm Erica.
And today we have a fun and scary dialogue.
That's right. This lesson is full of language you can use to talk about being scared.
All right, so we're going to be looking at a scary lesson today, and we have nothing to preview, so let's listen to this dialogue and see why everyone is so scared.
Eddie, why are we at this scary-looking mansion? It's like ultra spooky.
I told you already, Shabby. The owner of the house says there's a ghost haunting his house, so we have to go in and investigate.
I don't like this.
Come on, guys, stop being such cowards. It's a mystery and an adventure.
This place gives me the creeps. Seriously, guys, let's get out of here. I'm getting goosebumps just being here.
Shabby is a scaredy cat.
That laugh came from this room. Let's go and check it out.
Look, a ghost! Run!
Well, that sounds really scary, but actually it kind of reminds me of another TV show.
Very similar to another TV show, but it's different.
Okay, but some interesting language that you can use to talk about things that are scary. So why don't we look at that now in Language Takeaway?
Language takeaway.
So let's start with the very first line of our dialogue. Shabby described the mansion to be ultra spooky.
It's ultra spooky.
Spooky.
So, okay, we've got two interesting words here, ultra and spooky. Now, spooky is scary, right?
It's a little bit scary. It maybe makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable, or maybe it makes you feel a little bit scared.
Okay, so not very scared.
Not super scared.
But ultra spooky.
So ultra is another way of saying super or very or really spooky.
So if it's ultra spooky, then it's
very scary.
Okay. All right. So our next word, they said that in the house there is a ghost haunting the house.
Okay, there is a ghost haunting his house.
Okay, so the verb to haunt.
Okay, to haunt. So the ghost is coming to the house frequently and not letting them live in peace.
When a ghost haunts something, it visits it often and scares it.
Exactly. Now, they were all afraid and they didn't want to go in, and so Wilma called everyone cowards.
Stop being such cowards.
Cowards.
So a coward.
A coward is a person that's not brave.
A person who's scared of everything.
Exactly. So they were being cowards. They were afraid. So that's why they didn't want to go in.
Well, speaking of being afraid, Shabby said, I'm getting goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
To get goosebumps.
All right, to get goosebumps. Now, goosebumps, it may sound a little bit strange, but it's very easy when you're scared or maybe you're cold. The skin on your arms or on your back, it gets a little bit bumpy.
So your skin looks like chicken skin.
Exactly, chicken skin. And that's actually how we call it in Spanish, chicken skin. But this is goosebumps, so I guess it's kind of similar. A goose?
Yeah, same idea.
Goosebumps.
All right, and finally, Scruffy said, Shabby is a scaredy cat.
A scaredy cat.
A scaredy cat.
You're a scaredy cat.
Well, a scaredy cat is not really a cat, right?
No. It's a person who is afraid of everything.
Okay.
Similar to a coward.
But more informal.
Much more informal. So somebody is a scaredy cat. And I think even a little bit more juvenile. As
so
adults,
children use it.
Yeah, as adults, you wouldn't say he's a scaredy cat.
All right, great. So some interesting, scary language. I think we need to hear it one more time, slowed down in the dialogue.
Eddie, why are we at this scary-looking mansion? It's like ultra spooky.
I told you already, Shabby. The owner of the house says there's a ghost haunting his house, so we have to go in and investigate.
I don't like this.
Come on, guys, stop being such cowards. It's a mystery and an adventure.
This place gives me the creeps. Seriously, guys, let's get out of here. I'm getting goosebumps just being here.
Shabby is a scaredy cat.
That laugh came from this room. Let's go and check it out.
Look, a ghost! Run!
Okay, so now that we understand all the vocabulary we saw in language takeaway, why don't we take a look at 2 phrases now in Fluency Builder?
Fluency Builder.
Well, Shabby said, we're at this scary-looking mansion.
Scary-looking mansion.
So a scary-looking mansion.
Okay, so the mansion looks scary.
All right, so a mansion is a big house, right, that looks very scary. Now, this is a really useful and helpful pattern you can use with English. Something looking, so adjective looking.
Right, so you can say good looking.
And there's lots of examples, so why don't we hear a few more now?
Example 1.
That guy is making me nervous. He's really creepy looking.
Example 2. I saw the craziest looking house today. It was built upside down. Example 3.
What a nice looking dog. Can I pet him?
All right, great examples, and now we know how we can combine looking with different adjectives.
Our next phrase, Shabby said, this place gives me the creeps.
All right, gives me the creeps.
To give someone the creeps.
So if something gives you the creeps,
it makes you feel uncomfortable and scared.
Maybe scared, maybe nervous.
Okay, so why don't we give some examples? I could say, hey, Marco, see that guy over there? He keeps looking at me. He's giving me the creeps.
Okay. Or I can say, clowns give me the creeps.
Oh, that's right. You're afraid of clowns.
I am afraid of clowns.
Okay.
They give me the creeps.
All right. Well, it's a really helpful, useful phrase to use when you're talking about being afraid. Now, why don't we listen to the dialogue one final time?
Eddie, why are we at this scary-looking mansion? It's like ultra spooky.
I told you already, Shabby. The owner of the house says there's a ghost haunting his house, so we have to go in and investigate.
I don't like this.
Come on, guys, stop being such cowards. It's a mystery and an adventure.
This place gives me the creeps. Seriously, guys, let's get out of here. I'm getting goosebumps just being here.
Shabby is a scaredy cat.
That laugh came from this room. Let's go and check it out.
Look, a ghost! Run!
Okay, so an interesting dialogue about ghosts and haunted houses. So what do you think, Erica? Do you believe in ghosts? Have you ever seen a ghost?
No, I totally do not believe in ghosts, but I understand that you disagree with me.
Well, I've experienced strange things, but I don't know if it was a ghost or an alien. I don't know. It could have been anything.
An alien.
An invisible alien.
Okay. So what happened?
Well, once I was having dinner with my parents, and we had a table, and on top of the table there was a glass full of water. And all of a sudden it started to move across the table, and then it started to spin while it moved.
So was there an earthquake or something happening?
No, nothing. We were just, the only thing on the whole table that was moving was that, and we all just kind of stared at the glass moving, and we didn't know what to do. And then my mom started kind of giggling, a nervous laugh, and we really didn't know what happened.
Now, I understand that in Latin America, people are more superstitious. They believe more in ghosts, right?
Exactly. In Latin America, people are very superstitious. They believe in ghosts or in spirits, or we have a lot of urban legends about, like a leprechaun that lives under a bridge, or, somebody's grandma that comes and haunts them or visits them at night and stuff like that. So yeah, Latin American people are very superstitious in this sense.
Yeah, I think in Anglo countries it's a little bit less common to say that you believe in ghosts. Like maybe inside you think ghosts are true, but you wouldn't really tell people that.
Right. I think the difference would be that you have a different type of superstition. Like people are afraid of black cats.
Right.
Or the floor or the number 13.
Yeah, or opening your umbrella in a house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So because they consider it to be bad luck, but not because something like a ghost or an alien is going to come out and eat them.
So listeners, why don't you tell us what you think about ghosts? Are people superstitious in your country? Do they believe in ghosts?
So, Marco, you've been shopping a lot lately.
I have, and this dialogue or this lesson today is one of my favorite pieces of furniture, maybe appliances that I've bought recently, and it's a TV.
All right, so I'd even go for electronics with that one. The electronics department is somewhere you like to hang out.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, I think every guy loves, like a big screen TV and a home theater system. So you just like go deaf after watching.
Yeah, why is that? Is bigger really better when it comes to like a 70-inch TV?
Well, I don't know. I think, the whole experience of just seeing this movie on this huge TV and like having all the sound and I don't know, it's just something about that. Or watching a football game with your buddies and you can actually watch. Yeah.
Okay, that I can appreciate. But we've got a couple of great words for you we're going to preview in today's vocabulary preview.
Vocabulary preview.
Okay, so on vocabulary preview today, we're going to be looking at two words. The first one is to appreciate.
All right, so this basically means to like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you appreciate someone. But in this context, to enjoy or take advantage of something. So
maybe you hear this with a couple, two people who are fighting, and the girl says to the guy, "You don't appreciate me."
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't really care about her in the way that she wants him to. Or you could say this about a TV, for example. "I can't appreciate my PS3, my great, awesome console, my gaming system, because my TV's not good enough."
Or big enough.
Or big enough.
Mm-hmm.
Or big enough. So this means that it could be a lot better if I just bought a better TV.
Right. And if you buy a better TV, then you basically are upgrading or to upgrade.
Okay, so this verb, to upgrade, means to go from something that's okay to something that's better.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So in previous lessons, we've seen to get a complimentary upgrade, for example, on a flight or in a hotel.
I like that. Well, you can also get an upgrade on a computer. You say, well, my computer's from 1994. I really need to get an upgrade.
Yeah, for sure. So to upgrade. Now, we're going to be listening to this dialogue for the first time. We're going to be buying a TV. So let's listen.
Seriously, I don't know why we need to get a new TV.
Honey, I told you already. I can't appreciate the graphics level and detail of the games on my PlayStation 3 on our old TV.
Good afternoon, folks. How can I be of service today?
I'm looking to upgrade to a newer, bigger television set.
You've come to the right place. What size are you looking for?
Just a normal-sized TV for our living room.
I see. Well, this set here is on sale. It's a 46-inch HT TV screen, and it has all the works. 3 HDMI connectors, USB, VGA, and S-video ports. It even has a DVI port so you can hook up your PC or laptop. This is without a doubt the complete home theater experience.
This is exactly what I need. Can you imagine watching movies or playing video games on this thing?
Honey, I think it's a bit too big. I don't even think it will fit in our living room.
Not to worry, we will deliver and install it in your home. It comes with a wall mount so you can just hang it on the wall like a picture.
This is great. How much will this set me back?
Lucky for you, this is the last one we have in stock, so it's half off.
I'll take it.
All right, so I'm going to have to defer to you, Marco, on some of these words in today's language takeaway because they're all about TV specifics.
Language takeaway.
All right, the first word that we're going to be looking at is graphics, the graphics level.
All right, so you might have heard this before with the phrase graphic designer, someone who designs images. But in this case, we're talking about graphics, so the way things appear on your TV.
So like basically the pictures, right? So he wanted to appreciate the graphics of his PlayStation 3 better, and that's why he wanted a new TV.
All right, we could say my computer has amazing graphics. It means games are really fun because they look good.
Or this game has amazing graphics, so the game has, places or scenery that looks really, really real.
Right, so graphics. But some kinds of TVs are made to provide those wonderful graphics, and those are called HD TV.
Right, an HD TV, or that's an acronym for high definition television.
All right, and I heard some actors and actresses were complaining about HD TV because the picture quality is so good that you can see all of the little problems on their face, the little wrinkles and the pimples and the scars. So be careful, because one day we're going to be able to see way too much.
Exactly. So on high definition television, that's basically what you get is better definition, better level of graphics.
So more pixels per inch. You can see a lot more clarity.
Right. So an HD TV.
The next thing we're talking about is actually kind of related to the back part of your TV where you plug things in. Sometimes it's on the side, sometimes it's on the back. Well, there are different names for different kinds of plugs. So today we're going to talk about two of those. One of them is USB.
Right. This TV has a USB port, which basically stands for Universal Serial Bus.
All right. So a port is a place where you plug something in. Your computer has a lot of ports as well. But USB is maybe more common for people who have iPods or computers, because this is how we normally connect things to our computers.
So in this case, this television, you could connect maybe your iPod and reproduce videos or pictures onto the TV.
Awesome. Or in the second case, we have a DVI port. So DVI, you're going to have to tell me about this one, Marco, because I'm not so sure.
Well, a DVI is basically a digital video input. So basically you can connect your computer to the TV and see what's on your screen.
Nice. And so if you have a bunch of movies stored on your computer, you can just plug it into the TV and watch.
Or you can even navigate the internet on a big screen TV.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So what are these three HDMI connectors?
All right. Well, this is a new technology. Basically, you know how before you used to get your DVD player, your VHS, and you had three cables, two for sound and one for video?
Yeah, the red, yellow, and white cables.
Exactly. So with this new type of cable or technology, with one cable, it takes all the information to the TV. So just one cable for everything.
Oh, nice. Because my problem is I always used to put the wrong cable in the wrong port. So I'd have the red cable in the yellow port. And then I'd say, where's the video? I can't see. All I can do is listen.
Yeah, it happens. So with this, now it's easy. And well, it's a little bit more organized, because I remember I used to have a TV and I had a lot of different things connected to it. It was just this big spider web in the back with all these cables. So an HDMI, high definition multimedia interface connector. And what else do we have?
Well, the last thing we're talking about is actually the place to put your TV. So a lot of people now are putting their TVs on walls like paintings, because these TVs are so thin. So we call this a wall mount.
So a mount. To mount something is also a verb, right?
Yeah, it means to put something up or to hang something up. So many people like to mount their trophies to show off.
Very good. So this is what we're doing with the TV. We're going to mount it on the wall like a painting.
Cool. So those are our words for language takeaway. Let's take another listen to today's dialogue. But we're going to slow it down this time and really figure out what's going on.
Seriously, I don't know why we need to get a new TV.
Honey, I told you already. I can't appreciate the graphics level and detail of the games on my PlayStation 3 on our old TV.
Good afternoon, folks. How can I be of service today?
I'm looking to upgrade to a newer, bigger television set.
You've come to the right place. What size are you looking for?
Just a normal-sized TV for our living room.
I see. Well, this set here is on sale. It's a 46-inch HT TV screen, and it has all the works. 3 HDMI connectors, USB, VGA, and S-video ports. It even has a DVI port so you can hook up your PC or laptop. This is without a doubt the complete home theater experience.
This is exactly what I need. Can you imagine watching movies or playing video games on this thing?
Honey, I think it's a bit too big. I don't even think it will fit in our living room.
Not to worry, we will deliver and install it in your home. It comes with a wall mount, so you can just hang it on the wall like a picture.
This is great. How much will this set me back?
Lucky for you, this is the last one we have in stock, so it's half off.
I'll take it.
All right, so now we're going to be taking a look at 3 different phrases that we saw in this dialogue in Fluency Builder.
Fluency Builder.
All right, this first phrase is definitely one that I use a lot. We can talk about food, we can talk about electronics, we can talk about most different things, but the phrase here is the works.
He's getting the works.
All right, that means any option he could get, any possibility, he wants it all.
Right, so if you're getting a new car, for example, right? You're getting the high-definition sound system, you're getting nice tires, leather seats, you're getting the works.
All right, or if you're getting a hamburger and you want the works, you're getting it with cheese and lettuce and tomato and pepper and bacon. And, it means every option, you're getting it all.
The works. So I think this word is so versatile that we should maybe listen to some more examples.
Example 1.
The bridegroom was wearing a morning suit, top hat, gloves, the works.
Example 2.
He spent over $10,000 on his home theater system. He got all the works.
Example 3.
I bought a new car with all the works. Magnesium rims, custom paint, and leather seats.
So now that we've seen the works on the home theater system, he needs to hook it up.
All right, so this is an important part and a very exciting part of a new purchase. So when you buy something, you have to hook it up. That means you have to plug things together. Okay, so we plug things into the wall for electricity, but also hook up maybe those cords you were talking about earlier, that HDMI connector. That's called hooking up or connecting.
So you would hook up your DVD player to your television.
All right, I could ask you, did you hook up those new speakers to your big TV yesterday?
Very good, right?
All
So
right.
to connect. It's another way of saying to connect.
And finally, the big event when you're buying something is the end, when you have to actually pay. And this guy is a little bit worried that the things he wants cost a lot of money. So he asks a really great question.
Yeah, he said, how much will this set me back?
Okay, this sounds a little weird at first because you could just say, how much will this cost? But he's speaking in a very colloquial way, very familiar. And he says, how much will this set me back?
Right.
So how much will this cost me?
So how much am I actually going to spend? So it's just a different way of saying how much does it cost. But it's, like you say, more colloquial. It's a lot more native-like.
Exactly. And so if you're writing your paper, you don't want to write this, this will set you back $500 in economics, but we'd say this in spoken language in our normal daily lives with friends.
So why don't we listen to a couple more examples of set me back.
Example 1.
This unexpected expense is going to set us back a couple $1,000s.
Example 2.
That fancy dinner at the restaurant last night really set us back.
Example 3.
I feel guilty about buying this coat. It set me back over $300.
All right, great. So now that we've taken a look at those great phrases and with some good examples, why don't we listen to this dialogue one last time?
Seriously, I don't know why we need to get a new TV.
Honey, I told you already. I can't appreciate the graphics level and detail of the games on my PlayStation 3 on our old TV.
Good afternoon, folks. How can I be of service today?
I'm looking to upgrade to a newer, bigger television set.
You've come to the right place. What size are you looking for?
Just a normal-sized TV for our living room.
I see. Well, this set here is on sale. It's a 46-inch HD TV screen and it has all the works. 3 HDMI connectors, USB, VGA, and S-video ports. It even has a DVI port so you can hook up your PC or laptop. This is without a doubt the complete home theater experience.
This is exactly what I need. Can you imagine watching movies or playing video games on this thing?
Honey, I think it's a bit too big. I don't even think it will fit in our living room.
Not to worry, we will deliver and install it in your home. It comes with a wall mount, so you can just hang it on the wall like a picture.
This is great. How much will this set me back?
Lucky for you, this is the last one we have in stock, so it's half off.
I'll take it.
Okay, so a big TV, I think it's just a great thing to have at home. Not to, spend too much time in front of the TV, but it's good to sit down and watch a movie.
It's nice because, now there's so many different things you can do with it. You can hook up your computer, you can buy a projector, you can play your PS3 or your Wii. So I think there's a lot to do, and it's just wonderful how great graphics have come in just like the last 5 years.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about having a television set, for example, in the bathroom?
I would say it's a really bad idea, but I think if I have a bathtub, I think it'd be really cool.
What about, some people don't like having a television set in their bedroom.
I agree with this.
Why?
I agree. Because I think it's really important that you have peace and quiet in your bedroom, because it's kind of like, for me, it's an important space where I can just relax and be quiet. And I like reading a lot. So if I have a TV, maybe I'll watch more TV, but I'd much rather read a book before bed.
True. Yeah, I definitely agree. But, I've seen people that have TVs in their living rooms, in their dining rooms, even in their kitchen. So they're watching something while they're cooking. And even in the bathroom, like you say, in a bathtub, well, it's nice, but some of them I've seen in front of the toilet or something like that.
No. Well, I would say that the one in the kitchen is nice because if you spend a lot of time in the kitchen, you can watch the news while you're cooking, or you can actually watch cooking shows and try and practice.
Or soap operas.
Or soap operas. So I guess it depends on the person. It depends on how much you watch TV. But I'm curious to know what our listeners have to say about TVs and big electronics purchases.
Right. The English Pod Audio Review. Listen to the meaning, then say the vocabulary word. A machine for projecting an image onto a screen or other surface.
Projector.
To be grateful for something.
Appreciate.
To connect an appliance to an electrical outlet.
Plug in.
Get something better, more modern, or more useful.
Upgrade.
A device that converts electrical signals into sounds loud enough to be heard at a distance.
Speaker.
A device used to control an apparatus or machine from a distance.
Remote control.
A television service in which the subscriber's television is connected to a central receiver by cable.
Cable television.
Cost.
Set me back.
To connect.
Hook up.
The best things offered.
The works.
Let's try that faster. To be grateful for something.
Appreciate.
A device that converts electrical signals into sounds loud enough to be heard at a distance.
Speaker.
The best things offered.
The works.
A machine for projecting an image onto a screen or other surface.
Projector.
Get something better, more modern, or more useful.
Upgrade.
A television service in which the subscriber's television is connected to a central receiver by cable.
Cable television.
To connect.
Hook up.
A device used to control an apparatus or machine from a distance.
Remote control.
to connect an appliance to an electrical outlet.
Plug in.
Cost.
Set me back.
Now say the word and hear it in a sentence.
Appreciate. With a telescope, you can really appreciate the brightness of the stars. Appreciate. I really appreciate your help during these tough times. Appreciate. You have to listen and focus to appreciate classical music. Upgrade. The government has designated funds in order to upgrade their military defenses. Upgrade. My computer is old and slow. I think I need to upgrade it with new components. Upgrade. If you want to have the sports channels, you need to upgrade to our premium cable package. The works. The bridegroom was wearing a morning suit, top hat, gloves. The works. The works. He spent over $10,000 on his home theater system. He got all the works. The works. I bought a new car with all the works. Magnesium rims, custom paint, and leather seats. Hook up. I finally got a Nintendo Wii. Come on, help me hook it up to the TV. Hook up. I don't know how to hook up this new DVD player. Can you help me? Hook up. I just hooked up my new HD TV. Want to come over and watch a movie? Set me back. This unexpected expense is going to set us back a couple $1,000. Set me back. That fancy dinner at the restaurant last night really set us back. Set me back. I feel guilty about buying this coat. It set me back over $300.
And today we're talking about something very, very important in the computer age.
Internet.
Internet and internet connections.
Right. I think, well, so many people use the internet now and have it, but it's sometimes a little bit complicated to maybe get a plan, or maybe if you're not too familiar with the terms, that's what we're going to be looking at today.
So listen out for some of these words today. We're talking on the phone with someone who's going to help us get a plan. When we come back, we'll be talking all about what some of these words and phrases mean. So if you're confused, just wait a couple seconds and we'll be back.
Welcome to Galanet. How can I help you?
Hi, I would like to get an internet plan for my house.
Of course. We have 3 different plans with different prices you can choose from. The first one is the cheapest, but most basic plan, which is $30 a month. This is for broadband internet, with a download speed of 512 kbps.
I have no idea what kbps means. I just want to be able to get online, play games, and chat with my friends. Oh, and watch movies online as well.
Well, this connection might be a bit too slow for your needs. I suggest you get the premium package for $50 a month, which includes a connection speed of 2 megabytes. That way, you can play games online without any lag. This package also includes a wireless router and a personal firewall, absolutely free.
Do I have to pay an installation fee?
Lucky for you, this month we aren't charging our normal installation fee. You are saving yourself $100 right there, and we'll throw in this pen drive.
Awesome!
All right, so interesting. A lot of these technical terms specifically for internet and computers and connection and all that stuff.
Yeah, and the nice thing about some of these words is that they can be used in other ways as well. So we've been learning about these and expanding our vocabularies, but they're useful in many other contexts as well.
Okay, so let's get started with these words now in Language Takeaway.
Language takeaway.
So this first phrase, for example, is something that you see advertised all the time, and it's a kind of internet connection.
Broadband internet.
Okay, so internet is pretty clear, but broadband, you might be asking, what the heck can this mean?
Okay, so you have broad.
So broad means wide.
Wide, and a band is basically kind of like a frequency that at which something works.
Like bandwidth.
Bandwidth, So you have broadband, you have fast or high-speed internet.
That means the bigger the space is, the more information can be transferred. So it's a fast connection, essentially.
Exactly. Before broadband, we had dial-up internet. Yeah.
Remember AOL?
Yeah, exactly. So
it was so slow.
You had to use your modem and call a number and then get connected by telephone. So it was a dial-up connection, but it was so slow.
And every time it broke, the connection would break. You had to dial up again and go through the whole process. It was so annoying.
Exactly. So fortunately now not many people use dial-up anymore, and we have broadband internet. Now if you have broadband internet, it's really convenient because you can download any type of application or music, videos, etc.
Right. So this is another key computer word that actually has a couple of different uses. For example, as you said, you can download music or download photos. That means you find a photo on the internet that you like, and you could save it on your computer. But you can also have a download, so it can be a thing too.
Okay, so if maybe you're downloading 3 different files, you have 3 downloads.
Okay, so to download and download.
Very good. So now in internet, you have different speeds, as we talked about, right? How fast you're downloading something. And the guy mentioned 512 kbps.
Oh no, not another one of these kbps. So this one's pretty simple. You can think about kilobytes. You've heard about megabytes, kilobytes. This is a size.
How fast you can receive these packets of information. So 512 kilobytes per second.
Per second, I have no idea how much that is. It's maybe a lot. It sounds like a lot.
Right. Well, basically, it is a lot, but we saw later that he was asking for a connection speed of 2 megabytes.
Ooh, so mega is bigger than kpbs, right?
Right.
All right. So these are different speeds of transferring information, right? So this is a way for you to see what kind of internet plan you want.
Exactly. And so you have kilobytes, we have megabytes, and basically you want a faster connection speed because you want to avoid lag.
Ooh, lag. All right. This is a word that you can use in a lot of different ways. For example, my brother always lags behind. Okay, so it's a verb, but in this case we're talking about the noun. So lag is slowness.
Yeah, it's like a delay.
It's a delay in something. So in this case, I can't even play my video games because there's too much lag. So that means the internet's too slow.
It's too slow, exactly. So that's what happens when you have a slow connection speed, you have lag. And as you can say, it refers to something that's slow or delayed. So you can use it in other contexts when you want to say something is a little bit slow.
Well, and another key thing here, as we're talking about internet connections, is the router. So router is something that helps us to route an internet connection. So, for example,
so it basically distributes the internet connection to different computers or to different users.
And some of these you plug in, and some of them are wireless. That means without a wire. So a wireless router is something, a little box in your house that allows you to maybe have 3 or 4 computers on one broadband connection.
Right. So it's very popular now. You go to Starbucks and you have Wi-Fi. In order to have Wi-Fi or wireless internet, you need a router, a wireless router.
Okay, so wireless router. And finally, what is something that might get in the way of a connection?
You have a firewall. Very important security measure when navigating the internet.
All right, so a personal firewall is a firewall that you have on your computer to keep people from spying on you. This keeps other people out.
Mm-hmm. So it's exactly that. It's a wall between your computer and the outside world. So it protects you from any type of maybe malicious intruders.
Right, and oftentimes governments and public offices, things like that, law offices, they have firewalls to protect the information that they store because it's so important that it's secretive.
Yeah. So firewalls, there are many different types of firewalls, but a personal firewall is just a basic one.
Great. So that is our language takeaway for today. Let's check out this dialogue again and slow it down a bit this time.
Welcome to Galanet. How can I help you?
Hi, I would like to get an internet plan for my house.
Of course. We have 3 different plans with different prices you can choose from. The first one is the cheapest, but most basic plan, which is $30 a month. This is for broadband internet with a download speed of 512 kbps.
I have no idea what kbps means. I just want to be able to get online, play games, and chat with my friends. Oh, and watch movies online as well.
Well, this connection might be a bit too slow for your needs. I suggest you get the premium package for $50 a month, which includes a connection speed of 2 megabytes. That way, you can play games online without any lag. This package also includes a wireless router and a personal firewall, absolutely free.
Do I have to pay an installation fee?
Lucky for you, this month we aren't charging our normal installation fee. You are saving yourself $100 right there, and we'll throw in this pen drive.
Awesome!
All right, great. So we just heard all these words that we looked at before, but now why don't we take a look at some of these phrases in Fluency Builder.
Fluency Builder.
What's this first one? I can't read it.
I have no idea.
What? Well, didn't you write it down?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right. Enough games. No, I have no idea. This is we're going to treat this as a phrase that gets said as is. We're not going to take bits and pieces of it. So I have no idea, or he has no idea, is a way to say, listen,
I don't know.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Right. The guy was talking about KBPS and all these things, and the other guy was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't understand.
And I can definitely empathize.
You can relate.
Yeah. Well, we'll leave that for another one. But after this, we've got bucks. All right. So bucks. What is this slang?
Bucks. $100. $200.
A lot of money.
Right. So bucks is basically another way of saying dollars.
All right. So this is a way this is a way that most Americans talk about money.
Mm-hmm.
It's $1 is $1 US.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So could I borrow $10, Marco?
Right. So yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Here you go.
cool.
Now, bucks, you can only use it for American currency, right? You can't use it for like euros or...
No.
You can't say like 10 euros would be $10. Right?
No. Usually you say this about American dollars, and you say this just when you're hanging out, or how much does this cost? Oh, $5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very good. So the guy was telling him about the price of the internet and everything, and he said that he's going to throw in a pen drive, right?
He's going to throw it?
He's going to throw it at him. No, he's going to throw in a pen drive for free.
Oh, sweet. So throw in means to add.
Or include.
Include. So listen, sir, here's your large popcorn, and I'm going to throw in a small Diet Coke for free.
Wow.
How generous of me.
So you throw in something, you include it for free, right?
Exactly. So this is usually a complimentary item.
Mm-hmm. Great. I think this word is really interesting, or this phrase. So why don't we listen to a couple of other examples using throw in?
Example 1.
If you buy 2 pizzas, we will throw in another one for free.
Example 2. Tell you what, I'll buy this computer if you throw in a pair of headphones. Deal? Example 3.
The salesman threw in a subscription to the local newspaper for buying his product. Isn't that great?
All right, great. So good examples. I think it's clear now, the phrases, all these words related to the internet.
Absolutely, and so useful.
Right, so why don't we listen to this dialogue for the last time, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more.
Welcome to Galanet. How can I help you?
Hi, I would like to get an internet plan for my house.
Of course. We have 3 different plans with different prices you can choose from. The first one is the cheapest, but most basic plan, which is $30 a month. This is for broadband internet, with a download speed of 512 kbps.
I have no idea what kbps means. I just want to be able to get online, play games, and chat with my friends. Oh, and watch movies online as well.
Well, this connection might be a bit too slow for your needs. I suggest you get the premium package for $50 a month, which includes a connection speed of 2 megabytes. That way, you can play games online without any lag. This package also includes a wireless router and a personal firewall, absolutely free.
Do I have to pay an installation fee?
Lucky for you, this month we aren't charging our normal installation fee. You are saving yourself $100 right there, and we'll throw in this pen drive.
Awesome!
So the internet, it's a big deal nowadays, and now you can do so much on it. Not only navigate websites anymore, but watch movies, download applications, photos, Facebook, all this type of things now that you can do on the internet.
You can even do it from your phone, like when you're in the bathroom or on the train. I mean, it's scary. We're always connected.
Right, so it's interesting. You're always connected, you're always online with people, and it's actually very noticeable when you maybe live somewhere else. Before, you used to have to write letters. I don't think many people receive handwritten letters anymore.
Never. I'm speaking for myself. I never receive, and I don't write them either. So
yeah.
I guess I'm guilty of it.
So now people just send emails. Obviously, it's more convenient, but maybe it's a little bit less significant, maybe, than actually going to the post office or taking the time to write a letter, going to the post office and stuff.
Well, I don't know. There's something nice about having a physical thing you can hold on to, but I wonder if one day we're going to forget how to write.
Yeah.
You know, like write with a pen.
With a pen and pencil, exactly.
We're going to have these little PDAs and these little iPhones, and you're going to talk, and they're going to take everything down in note form for you.
Well, now it's kind of happening with the Kindle, right? Now you can have books on this electronic device that lets you read through them, and
you can carry 100 books with you to the beach.
So now you don't even really need physical books anymore, which is good on some level, because you're saving trees and space and all that stuff. But
there's something, I don't know, physical about reading a book. You hold it, you flip the pages, you know how many pages you have left. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll be a convert one day, but for now, I'm good with paper books.
All right. So, well, what do you guys think about the internet, about electronic books? The English Pod Audio Review. Listen to the meaning, then say the vocabulary word. A fast internet connection.
Broadband internet.
A device that allows data to be transferred between individual computers and networks.
Modem.
Act of transferring data between computers.
Download.
Form of broadband internet service delivered over telephone network. Relatively slow.
Digital subscriber line.
Form of broadband internet service delivered over cable television network. Relatively fast.
Cable internet.
Over the internet.
Online.
An individual's necessary requirements.
Someone's needs.
Software which detects harmful viruses on a computer.
Antivirus software.
A delay.
Lag.
Not using wires to send and receive data.
Wireless.
Device used to protect a computer against intruders.
Firewall.
Process of making ready for use.
Installation.
To offer for free.
Throw in.
Let's try that faster. Form of broadband internet service delivered over telephone network. Relatively slow.
Digital subscriber line.
A device that allows data to be transferred between individual computers and networks.
Modem.
A delay.
Lag.
Not using wires to send and receive data.
Wireless.
Over the internet.
Online.
Process of making ready for use.
Installation.
Device used to protect a computer against intruders.
Firewall.
Form of broadband internet service delivered over cable television network. Relatively fast.
Cable internet.
Software which detects harmful viruses on a computer.
Antivirus software.
Act of transferring data between computers.
Download.
To offer for free.
Throw in.
A fast internet connection.
Broadband internet.
An individual's necessary requirements.
Someone's needs.
Now say the word and hear it in a sentence.
Download. Now that I have broadband internet, I can download music and videos for free. Download. This website has a lot of free software that you can download. Download. That's a big file you are trying to download. It might take up to 3 hours to complete. Someone's needs. This software is designed to meet all your needs. Someone's needs. You don't take into consideration my needs when making these decisions. Someone's needs. To understand the needs of your children, you should talk to them regularly. Wireless. Our office is installing a new wireless network so that we can use our laptops and smartphones. Wireless. I love the fact that the PS3 has a wireless controller. It's much more convenient. Wireless. My new sound system comes with a pair of wireless speakers. Now I can play music anywhere in the house. Firewall. We have a firewall at the office which prevents us from accessing sites such as Facebook and MySpace. Firewall. It's important to have a good firewall set up to prevent unauthorized access to your network. Firewall. I always turn off my firewall because it prevents me from opening certain websites. Throw in. If you buy 2 pizzas, we will throw in another one for free. Throw in. Tell you what, I'll buy this computer if you throw in a pair of headphones. Deal? Throw in.